Pavitram charitam yasya pavitram jivanam tatha pavitrata swarupini tasya gurmo namo namaha. To her whose life story is sanctifying, to her whose life story is sanctifying, to her whose life breeds sanctity, to her who is verily sanctity embodied, to her our repeated salutations. Once a devotee came to be initiated at Jairambati by the Holy Mother, and those of us who read Mother's life know that whenever she initiated devotees, she would always say one thing: I am not the Guru, Thakur is your Guru and Ishtam. And as usual, she gave the same instructions to this disciple that came. But this disciple was absolutely not satisfied with that answer. What do you mean you are not my Guru? You gave me the mantra, and you're saying Thakur is the Guru and my Ishta, then who are you? To this, Holy Mother replied, I am your mother. This also did not satisfy this disciple. He said, what do you mean you're my mother? You are my Guru. My mother is back home. And then Mother again said, I am your mother. So this went on for a little bit, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So then a little while later, Mother said, Baba, look at me. The disciple looked at Mother, but Ma Sharda was not there. It was his birth mother who was sitting in Ma Sharda's place. So this story tells us that Ma is not some outside entity, but she is present in all the mothers, every single mother present here today. Swamiji viewed Ma as Janto Durga, or the living Durga. And Vedanta Study Circle of NJ is blessed to host and start Mother's Day weekend with revered Swami Ishatmanandaji's sermon, Matri, Devo, Bhava, which translates to, revere your mother as God. A little about Maharaj before we start. Swami Ishatmanandaji is a senior monk of the Ramakrishna Mission who first became associated with the order at Ramakrishna Mission in Cherrapunji, Meghalaya, and received initiation from the 10th president of the Ramakrishna order, Srimad Swami Vireshwaranandaji Maharaj. He later received sannyasa from Srimad Swami Gambhiranandaji Maharaj, the 11th president of the Ramakrishna order, in 1986. Over the years, Maharaj has rendered extraordinary service in many parts of India, from education and relief work in Assam, West Bengal, and Orissa, to founding the Ramakrishna Mission Center in Port Blair in the Andaman Islands, where he established homes, vocational centers, and educational institutions for the welfare of children and underserved communities. He also served extensively in Arunachal Pradesh, this is always a tongue twister for me, guiding schools, hospitals, and vocational programs for tribal students. A gifted teacher and speaker, Maharaj has delivered lectures on the Bhagavad Gita, Vedanta, and the ideals of Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda across India and the United States. Since 2013, he has served as the president of the Vivekananda Vedanta Society of Chicago, where he has continued to inspire countless devotees and seekers through lectures, retreats, publications, and outreach programs. Before we start with Maharaj's sermon, I would like to invite Naina Auntie, to sing one of, well, not one of, all of the monks and Ramakrishna devotees' favorite songs, Akbar Birajogo Ma Ridi Kamal Ashame. Thank you.
Joy Thakur, Joy Ma, Joy Swamiji. So today I am so blessed. When Devjani told me to sing this song, so Maharaj suggested her for this song, and I am truly blissful.
দেখুন দুটো তিনটে চেয়ার ফাঁকা আছে, ওইগুলোকে ফোল্ড করে এদিকে পেতে দিলে কিছু লোক এসে বুঝতে পারে। এইদিকে পেতে দিতে হবে চেয়ারগুলো।
By the way, the mic's off right now. To turn it back on, press the button that controls the microphone.
এই গানটা দিও না, ওদের ভায়োলেট হয়ে যাবে।
একবার বিরাজ গো মা হৃদি কমলাসনে, একবার বিরাজ গো মা হৃদি কমলাসনে, তোমার ভুবন ভরা রূপটি একবার দেখে লই মানয়নে, তোমার ভুবন ভরা রূপটি একবার
One more time, please. Before we start, want to give an announcement. Any empty chairs, please move to the middle or to the side so people can sit. Thank you. Now, without further delay, what we've all been here for, what we're all waiting for, Swami Ishatmananda ji, Matri, Devo, Bhava.
Hello. Correct. Hello. So let us now offer pranam to Ma Sharadamani Devi, whom we consider the mother of the universe, Jagan Mata. So if you like, please repeat after me. Yathagne Dahika Shakti Ram Krishne Sthita Hiya Sarva Vidya Sarupam Tam Saradam Pranamamyaham Saradam Pranamamyaham. Namaskar, dear devotees, friends. So, I'd like to congratulate the Vedanta Studies Circle of the New Jersey. So they have organized this beautiful program. I was not having any idea that how many people and where. This is an excellent way they've organized. They asked me not to mention the name, but at least one name I should say. And all the members, but particularly Shaumya and his beautiful wife, all they are organizing this way so that all people can listen to and can understand what is Mother. We all know Mother. Mother is the first one whom we are introduced. The moment we are born, first person that we see is Mother. But who is this Mother? Why Mother is so important? And in the modern day society, they have dedicated a particular day for the Mother. And that is the 10th of this May in 2026. The Sunday is the Mother's Day. But that only particular day we will go and celebrate Mother and purchase a cake for her and some gift and some cards already printed. I love you, Mother, and that I will give. No, Mother is a completely different personality. A man can also become a mother. Not only the ladies, not only the women, not only those who are giving birth. The mother is the conception, and mother is the purest form of everything. And that is the reason in the Vedic age they taught us, to all the students they used to teach, Matri, Devo, Bhava. Matri, mothers, Devo, divine, Bhava. Mother is your goddess. So when you think about God and goddesses, this is the mother. Why? Unselfishness. What is God? Swami Vivekananda said, an excellent definition of God. I think you must remember it. Unselfishness is God. We are thoroughly confused about God. We think God means 4 hands, sometimes 10 hands. God means this, God means that. But unselfishness is God. See, look at it. Unselfishness is God. The moment you become completely unselfish, you are God yourself. Look at it. So, can I see God? Why see? You can become God. You can become God. We are searching for God. We go to so many places. The more difficult place, the more interest we are having. We will go and then walk for 7 days and this, that. Then, oh, we went over there. For whom? God. You are God. How? By becoming unselfish. Mother is unselfish. If the mother is not unselfish, she is giving birth, but not the mother. So mother is completely different. This unique thing we will slowly study today, and they were asking me to have some question answer. That is also possible. So we can have the question answer too. And I was thinking, I'll be chanting two of the great stotras. That is, one is Durga, about the Durga, and another is the Vedantic mother. What is mother? The conception of mother? We will chant that afterwards. Now, every being, mother is the beginning. For every being, mother is the beginning. Aditi is the mother of the gods, celestials, Aditi. And her sister, Diti, is the mother of the Rakshasas. Look at it. And Rakshasa and the Devata, they are having the same father. Same father, he was Kashyap Muni. And that Kashyap Muni was having two wives, and they were sisters, and they were the daughters of the Prajapati Daksha, and one became the mother of the gods, and another became the mother of the Rakshasas. Why this difference? That depends on the mother. Father is the same, and he was a rishi. Teachings is the same. But the mother's influence on the children are very strong. If you teach to become unselfish, you become devil. If you teach to become unselfish, you become God. The God means Deva. What is the Deva? Effulgence. Devata. So that effulgence. What is the effulgence? Because the mind is broad. Those who are having the broad-mindedness, people like to go to them. People like to talk to them. And sometimes modern day people, they say, oh, he's a fool. He doesn't know that he has to save for himself, enjoy for him, only himself. No, the wrong thing. So that is exactly the mother. So it is maybe an imagination, Aditi, Diti, and their children, maybe an imagination, and maybe all. But look at it. Same father, same teaching, same growing up. One is becoming divine, another becoming devil. How come? Why this? Because in the family, the mother's influence, how she is teaching, encouraging, don't share your food with others. Whatever I give, you must eat. One mother says. And the child is very careful about protecting the tiffin box he is carrying to school. And another mother will say, why not share with others? Maybe you will eat little, that doesn't matter at all. You come back and eat again, but share with others. And that is only the difference and nothing else. So Diti and Aditi, we know the great mother Kaushalya, the mother of the Sri Ramachandra. Other three mothers I am not mentioning, because the Kaushalya, we are remembering the great sacrifice of the Kaushalya. And Kaushalya was very simple-hearted. And the Devaki, the mother of Lord Krishna, of course, another mother of the Krishna, the foster mother, we all know Yashoda. Yashoda mother, all the songs are with the Krishna. They were so much dedicated. They used to love this boy and they help them to grow up constantly positive way. So this is the way we learn from. And then Gautama Buddha's mother, Maya Devi, of course, she passed away immediately after the birth. And her sister, she looked after the Gautama Buddha, is Gautami. And Prajapati was her name. Another mother in the Mahabharata, whom you will give so many mothers are there in the Mahabharata. Kunti. So much devotion and very practical type. She was having the tremendous power, mantra shakti she was having. And she could apply in many other ways. No. She only wanted to make her husband happy, and whatever he wanted, that way he acted. And this Kunti, and she was supporting the two boys very carefully, Nakul and Sahadeva. So they were not her child, but still she was maintaining them as if they are her child. So that is the main thing we learn from the Mahabharata. These are mothers. And she taught them in the way they should grow up, because they are the brains and they have to fight and they have to grow strong. They have to understand other people. They have to rule. That way she was going on, helping them. They grew up. Then she came. They claimed, my son, Yudhishthira, should get the... All those things she did. But at the same time, did you notice? When the war was going on, she was always with Gandhari. You didn't say that, no, I should not. Because Gandhari was a very good mother again. But we feel sad because her son was not listening to her. Her son was listening to the father. But that is a different story. But as a mother, she was always strict. And we hear the stories, we do not know, that when that Duryodhana came and wanted the blessings from his mother, because he knew her mother's constantly the prayer and dedication. What she did, she came all the way from Gandhar, almost the Middle East, to Delhi to marry for the marriage. And in those days, they are very interesting. The boys never went, because suppose on the way they are killed, so they asked the girls to come. And anyway, if you come, the health and happy, then only I will marry. So from all the way from Gandhar, she came to Delhi. Then no one told that the person she is going to marry is a blind person. No one told her. After reaching over there, she told, okay, no problem. The moment I have come, I am dedicated. Whole life she closed her own eyes, so that the husband should not feel, I am blind, she is seeing the whole world. And as always, sometimes that they feel then psychologically, I am little because of this quality. She was not. She was all the time following as a blindfolded. That is called tapasya. Tomorrow in one place I will be speaking about the tapasya is a great action. What is tapasya? What I want, I am not taking that, giving away. So she did that. What all through in her life. And when the son who came for the blessings, he knew if the mother says yes, it will be yes. That was her power, spiritual power. But what she said, when this mother, please bless me, so that I can become successful in this war. And she said, if you have done good thing, good result will come. I bless you in that way. She knew that it is not going to happen, but she never. That is called Matri Shakti. And Matrikta means all the time, oh my son, and whatever the son is doing, bad thing, again the mother is trying to cover up. No. That may be ordinary Matrikta, the affection, but the real mother, will never ever support anything bad. That is called Matri Shakti. So this Matritva we find in the Kunti Devi, we find in the Gandhari. And the both Aditi and Diti, they were the daughters of Prajapati Daksha. And who was the mother or the father of Prajapati Daksha? The Brahma. And who was the mother or father of the Brahma? Vishnu. And who created Vishnu? Himself. The Vishnu was Swayambhu. There, after that, no question. Because Swayambhu, he has created himself, Vishnu. And what is this Vishnu? All pervasive consciousness. Everywhere the consciousness is there. And that consciousness, if takes form, he will become like this. So that is the conception. Everywhere the consciousness is there. And that is Vedanta. Vedanta says everything is nothing but the consciousness. This table and me, this microphone, and everything is same. Is made of atom and all other things. Only consciousness, when manifested, we can understand that. When the consciousness is manifested, sometimes some people are there, human being, the consciousness is not manifested in him, jada, like that, inert. This is the jada, this table, this chair, all this, because the consciousness is there. Manifestation level is very, very low, almost zero. A consciousness level is more in the people, we go and touch their feet. And that's why we say Buddha, Chaitanya, Krishna, Sri Ramakrishna, consciousness level completely full. That's why we call them gods. That's all, that difference, and nothing else. And that consciousness, all pervasive consciousness, how to concentrate on that? There is a story, those who listen to my Bhagavad, those are beautiful stories. And that explain everything. The Lord suddenly thought, I am all alone, let me be many. Otherwise, all alone I am sitting, so let me be many. So sometimes some people who are living alone in America, they like to live all alone. And very excellent their ideas. I do not know. They can live nicely, but they will go and make a small, on the branch of a tree, they will make a heart and they will live over there. They will come down through the rope. That's very good. So this is a wonderful life. They like to live like that. One of our Swami, he was there. I said, where is your house? Well, look over there. Are you on the treetop? Well, I like to sit over there. I said, okay. So then he was offering, if you like, you can spend the night over there. No. See, we are coming from India. We always like this type of luxury. So you are born in luxury in America, you go and live over there. So changes. So people's different type of habit. So these people, they live alone, but sometimes they will go to the pub, they go to the club. Why? Company. We need company, we cannot survive all alone. And when we are in a crowded train or in a crowded bus, America, people won't understand, but if you go to Bombay, you like to go in a crowded train, go to Bombay. You need people to push you from the back to go inside the compartment. And then two people will be going out from that side. So, to give you this, but that is the way we go. But that's why we want that we should be alone. But suppose in a train you are traveling in the night and no one is there, you are the only passenger in the compartment, you won't go to that compartment. You will go running to see, is there any people, other people there in some compartment? 4 or 5 people are sitting, you will go there. Why? Why not alone? We need company, but limited company. So these are way it goes. Lord was all alone. He was happy. Then suddenly he thought, so many years I am all alone. Let me become many. And he is not having a pav or a club where he will go. So he imagined the world. The moment he imagined, the whole world came. And first he imagined a person, that is Brahma. That Brahma with the four heads. Hindus, they like to give everything in a symbolic. And the symbolic, the four heads, means four Veda. Not that really he was having four heads. How you will sleep if he has four heads? With one head it is so difficult. So, and suppose we say the Ravana having 10 heads. It cannot be. You have to understand it properly. He is equal to 10 people. Ravana is so intelligent, equal to 10 people. Not the 10 heads, but we like to make the 10 heads, then we will burn it and we are so happy. And unnecessary, that this is the way, if you can understand, this Brahma having complete knowledge of the Veda. What is Veda? Knowledge. To create something you need knowledge, otherwise you won't be able to do. Yesterday night it was cold in my room. I went on putting finger here and there, but nothing actually. So I could call the Soumya to come and help me, but I told, let me check. If they can do, I too can do. I tried to develop self-confidence, but I could not do. But anyway, ultimately I had to take out my sweater and then other things I covered, and then I slept. So that is the way we do, because you know knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, things are there, but you won't be able to do. Maybe a car is there, the key of the car is also there, but you don't know how to drive. You have to walk. So keep taking the key in your pocket, you're walking. So what is the matter? Because I can't drive. So you have to have the knowledge. So for the creation, the Brahma got the knowledge. And for the creation, all people are 6 feet, all are white collar, all are speaking English, and all are doing the left, right. What is this creation? The creation means different varieties should be there. Then only we like it. And suppose so many varieties of dresses you are putting on and now you're here, so you're beautiful. You can check it at my back, the mirror. But suppose you are in the uniform, like the school children, or in the army, you will be disciplined, but not variety. So Lord wanted variety. Good people, bad people, then there should be the birds, there should be flowers. And he was going on imagining and was creating, just as a painter they do. He imagine and then create. God created. But directly he is not creating. Friends, you have to understand this point. If the God, the creator, who is all pervasive, directly creating, he get involved into action. The moment you are involved into action, you are responsible for the destruction, for the limitedness. So that's why the God cannot create. He is giving agency. In the Dvaita Bhava, in the duality, they say it is Vishnu, but Vishnu is not creating. He is creating an agent. Agent is Brahma. And Brahma is sitting on a flower that created from the body of the Vishnu, and he is creating. And how he will create? Some of the qualities are necessary. All cannot be the same. The 3 qualities. What are the 3 qualities? Sattva, Raja, and Tama. Now, what is Sattva? All good qualities. What is Tama? All bad qualities. What is Raja? Mixture of good and bad. And a person in the morning, he was saying, hey, good morning, how are you? And then he went to office and he had a fight with his boss and he came back in the evening. And when you meet him and say, hey, good evening, don't talk like that. Why in the morning and evening in the evening? Why all this? Morning you were so good. Why in the evening you were angry? Because in between boss. So he had a fight with the boss. So his mood changed. So sometimes we are good, sometimes we are bad. Why? Because the quality. Now what we should do? Not bad. Bad we can understand, bad is not good. So obviously, mixture of good and bad, that we are. And what should be our goal? Sattva guna. We have to go to the first one. Always loving, always caring, always giving. All those wonderful qualities are present in a lady whom we call mother. That's why mother should be goddess. Because of her beautiful quality, wonderful quality, divine qualities. She is having all those wonderful qualities. If not, then she is not mother. She is a lady. But that lady we can call ma'am. But the moment she is having those qualities, mother. So this mother quality is divine qualities. And that's why it says, Matri, Devo, Bhava. Your mother is your goddess. And these good qualities, divine qualities, that is our goal we like to. Now the question is the human mother is our mother? No. That is why we have to go to another, further, to the creation. Who is creating? All-pervasive God. How he is creating? This is the way creating. So how he created? All the Prajapatis was created by him. How he created? Just mind-born. He thought and that was there. Now the naturally question will come, is it possible you are thinking it is happening? Now somebody sitting over here thought that he will lift another person from another country and bring him over here. That fellow was sleeping nicely in his own house, but the next morning he found, hey, what is it? This is not my room. Then he was lifted. Why? This person thought that he should be lifted and bring over here. If it is possible, God also can do that. God is so powerful. The moment he is thinking, it is creating. And you also create that, We also create that every time. How it is? In the dream. In the dream, you are thinking that we should do like this. And sometimes you also translate your dream, your imagination into reality. You like to have a nice house, you like to have place this, like that. When the dream comes, then accordingly you are decorating, doing everything like that. So God also did like that. In the beginning, he gave all those divine qualities to those rishis and also to those Prajapatis. These Prajapatis they created. And after that creation, the normal creation, this, slowly it came down. So there is a divine mother and also our real mothers who give us this body. To whom we will worship? A divine mother or the mother of this? Both, but in two different ways. And these two different, the Janmadatri Ma, how it is possible? The one day, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, she was lying down and Ma Sharadamani Devi was serving him. And then suddenly mother asked him, how do you look at me? Then naturally, the wife is asking the husband, and husband is Sri Ramakrishna. Then immediately he replied, the mother who is in that Nahabat means the Sri Ramakrishna's mother, and the mother who is in the shrine, in the temple, Ma Kali, and you are same. That was the reply. That you are the same. Yathavni Dahika Shakti. This mother is the embodiment of that Shakti. So Devi Ma. So how Devi Ma help us? It is actually power. Matri Shakti is the power. If you notice, our gods are so powerful. The Vishnu is so powerful. Shiva is so powerful. But whenever there is a problem, the demons are there. They are not going to fight. They are sending their wives. What is it? That is not good. These people, they will say, now go to the mother, and then mother will solve the problem. Because it is not the man and the woman conception that we make of Shiva and his Shakti, Vishnu and his Shakti, Krishna and Radha. And we understand that. But when the Krishna was only 8 years old, she was playing flute over there 8 years, 9 years, and Radha was there. Not like this. But that won't go with our imagination. So we make both of them the lovers and all these, and we are very happy, and we are also dancing in that way. That is okay if you are satisfied. But actually, it has nothing to do with the way we think. Because both are same. She was singing that in the Vrindavan the two become one. That is the Radha Krishna ekatanu bhaya. Radha and Krishna ekatanu. Tanu means the body. They become one. How God created man and woman in different religion, in different way, they have explained. But in our religion, we say the God make himself half man and half woman. And that is the ekatanu bhaya. They are both same. Why this? Because action. When someone is acting, we think as a mother. And that is Devi Shakti. It's not the male or female, nothing like that. When it is acting, it is the mother. I will chant this mantra. Before that, I like to tell you, just imagine the Shiva and Kali. Shiva is lying down, and then Shiva is not doing anything, and Kali, Mother Kali is acting, destroying all the demons. And why this? And immediately there will be a story. Hindus are very good in telling the stories, but behind the stories there is a fact is there. Then we have forgotten those facts. Now, only the stories we are depending. But the fact is, the mother, the Shiva, himself is doing. But when the Shiva is active, is called mother, Makali. There is no difference. The Shiva and Kali is not a male or a female. Same power. When inactive is Shiva. When active is Mother Kali. But because of our imagination in our movies, all the problems comes with the Ma Kali. She is having the mundamala and cutting the heads, the peculiar face. Nothing like that. All this, our imagination. This is nothing like that. It is only God and the God's power. And what the God's power can do, they can give us liberation. In the Bhagavad Gita, there is a teaching of Sri Krishna. He says the Amba means the mother. Ambatvam Advaita Amrita Varshinim Bhagavatim. Advaita Amrita Varshi. What is the Bhagavad Gita? It teaches us Advaita. What is Advaita? No two, it is only one. Why constantly we go on telling not two, one, one, one? Because the moment there is the conception of two, there is a conflict. And as long as there is a conflict, there is no peace. There is no happiness. So what is the goal? Goal of our life? Happiness. The goal of our life is happiness. When we were young, and almost every lecture I say, our parents and our seniors used to say, you have to become doctor, you have to become engineer. And every time we are coming back from the school after the final exam result, they'll know how much in mathematics you have got, and then this, that, because you have to become a doctor. And I have seen so many doctors, they take pills to sleep. They are not at all happy. And I have seen doctors, they are frustrated. Officers, engineers, and why? Because the goal was not to become doctor, goal was to become happy. But I pursued to become a something, and after that, jaha chai, taha bhool kore chai. Rabindranath, he understood that very clearly and said, jaha chai, taha bhool kore chai. Jaha pai, taha chai na. Rabindranath to jage jag, অনেকে ভুল হয়ে যায়। I quoted something, then I told Rabindranath, anything Rabindranath goes. Then someone told, Swamiji, it is not Rabindranath, it is acha jage. Now, this is the jaha chai taha bhool kore chai. Exactly so. Now, whatever happened and happened, now we have come to a place from where we are making our journey onwards, where happiness. Really, our goal is not God. Our goal is happiness. In Bhagavad Gita, when writing the explanation of the Bhagavad Gita, Madhusudan Saraswati, many of you have heard the name, the great scholar, he mentions Sukham. Sukham is the goal. And look at it, that's true. We go and eat pizza because Sukham. We go to visit different places, Sukham. And if we are not getting the Sukham, why should we go there? We go visit friends for Sukham. But if we are not having the Sukha, we will never do it. For everything is the goal, is the Sukha. And that Sukha is, we call God. What is God realization? Happy. After realizing God, if he is all the time frowning and fighting with everyone, it's better not to realize God. Then one lady, young lady, we were coming from Bombay. I was then, I think, brahmachari. I was coming from Bombay, that one fastest train that time introduced, from Bombay to Howrah. So, and in India, the reserve compartment, but daytime no reservation. All people will come and you have to adjust with that. Population. So obviously, so they were, and one young lady belongs to the Christian community, she was there, a nun. And you cannot hold anything. You're standing like this, all are male, only that lady. So naturally, I told our volunteers to squeeze a little and make a room for her. So we gave the best position, that is by the side of the window. And I arranged that. And that man who was sitting over there, he was grumbling, why window? I thought, after some time she will get down. So then we arranged all this. She went and sat. Then she was looking at me. I thought she wants to thank me. And I was thinking I would say, no, don't worry, nothing is there. So, and instead she told, are you a Hindu? Because shaven head and the shikha and all that. I told, yes. Why? Oh, I am so sorry. I said, why? You will go to hell. I told, oh my God. Then I understood that, okay. Ma'am, are you going to heaven? Of course, by the grace of Allah. Okay, good. I will never go to heaven and the place where ungrateful people like you are there. I am not going to go. I made a space for you and with all people, and I will go to heaven. Now, this is very peculiar conception about religion, That's why brain should be clear. Even if the God comes and says that the milk is black, is a God, thoda sa Google karo. They go and do some Google and then give talk. Then this is not possible, which is not possible. Even the Veda, if they say, no, I am not going to do. And that's why some people, they say, my Swamiji, please say whether, they will send a photo of a boy, and this boy, I am going to give marriage to my daughter to this boy. Say whether how I will know? That they think the sadhus are supposed to do that and all. Then if I could say, yes, do this, do that, I could earn some money. But anyway, that is not the habit, so what to do? So now, that is not the question you should ask to your guru, because the poor man, he doesn't know. Particularly a sannyasi guru. Grihastha guru, they may know. But sannyasi guru doesn't know about the marriage. So don't ask them. They are completely failure in that. And I told, you better inquire in other senior people of your family, they will guide you. I do not know. So obviously, some of the things which a guru is not supposed to know, don't ask them. What you should ask? You should ask about the spirituality. And they are practicing that. And they should tell you that. And what is the spirituality? Come, friends, we will chant from this. I think you are having, all of you, about the Durga Apada Uddharaka Stotram, right? In the, I think they saint and some of the printed copies are also there. All of you are having? Durga Apada Uddharaka Stotram. And in the Bengali, that is 50. There's a book like this called Suprabhatam. So, that is Shoma.
Yeah, can you please check your emails? I think Shoma, did you send them?
Or you need not to bother. I will break and say and then you can repeat. Because that will be easy. And let us do that. No, it's okay, Shomo. I will break one or two words, then you can repeat after me. তুমি আমাকে একটু একটু গরম জল নমস্তে শরণ্যে শিবে সানুকম্পে নমস্তে জগৎ व्यापिके विश्वरूपे नमस्ते जगद्वन्द्व पादारविन्दे नमस्ते जगत्तारिणी त्राहि दुर्गे. This is the tune. All the slokas will be like this. So I will repeat and you please, I will say and then you repeat. It will be easy. And very simple Sanskrit, there will be no problem. Namaste Sharanye Shive Sanukampe Namaste Jagat Vyapike Vishwarupe Namaste Jagadvanda Padarabinde Namaste Jagat-tarini Trahi Durge. This mother, divine mother, as we call the power of the God, when the God is active, is called mother, the divine mother. We name her Durga. Why Durga? Saving us from the sufferings. What is the sufferings? You know the name of the Durga, here they observe Durga Puja every year. Many of you will come and you can chant this mantra also. What is Durga? What she did? She punished a bad person named Durgam. Durgam, what he did? He stopped education. Any tyrant, you will find over here in the modern society, what do they do first? They're stopping the education for the ordinary masses. And so that they become weak. The human brain is the most powerful. And if it is not nurtured with the education, developed with the education, they become very weak. And that fellow, Durgam, he did that. So obviously Brahmanas, or the Brahmanas, intellectuals, they became weak. They came to Lord Shiva. Shiva told, go to mother. And mother, seeing them, told, you first eat, become strong. So she prepared 14 varieties of food and they call shakambari. That shakambari means different type of food she fed. And now they prepare only the shaka, that spinaches and like that. Different varieties of food she fed, so that you become strong. Fast is economy, physically strong. Then only brain will function. If you are hungry, you won't be able to think. So that is the main way. This Durga is going to help us. Namaste Jagat Chinta Manasarupe Namaste Mahayogini Jnana Rupe. What is the speciality of the Durga? Jnana, knowledge. The more you are knowledgeable, more you are powerful. A tiny little man sitting on the neck of the elephant. Elephant is so powerful physically. And this little man sitting over there, controlling the elephant. Why? Because knowledge. So knowledge is power. Namaste Sadananda Nanda Sarupe Namaste Jagat Tarini Trahi Durge. Oh, save us, Trahi, or save us from difficulties. How? By giving knowledge. The Namaste Sadananda. The moment we are free from our problem, what happens? Ananda. The Sadananda. Anathasya dinasya Trishnaturasya Shudhartasya Vitasya Badhyasya Jantoho Tvameka Gatir Devi Nistar Datri Namaste Jagat Tarini Trahi Durge. Who can go to the mother? Anatha, the one who is not having anyone, no parents, no one to support, and then humble the Dina, the poor one. Trishna Turasya and Shuddhatarsya, hungry and then thirsty and very afraid. Vita, Badhya, he is also bound by different things. Janto, Janto means not the animals. Janto means human being. This is a very special word they use in the Tantra. They say Jantu. Jantu means the human being. So it is not animals. It is Jantoho. Tamika Gati Devi Nistardatri. You are the only one who can help us. Aranye Rane Darune Shatru Madhye Anale Sagare Prantare Rajage Tvameka Gatir Devi Nistar Hetu Namaste Jagat Tarini Trahi Durge. In the difficulties in our life, sometimes we lost in the aranya. It is not all the time. Aranya means forest. Sometimes we don't know what to do, and we are surrounded by the enemies. People are criticizing me, not helping me. What I will do? Anali, Sagari, Prantari, Rajagi. When we are, sometimes the people they arrest and they take them, who will help us? Durga. Durga, Durgati Nashini. So that is the prayer. Apare Mahadustare Atyanta Ghore Vipat Sagare Majjatam Deha Bhajam Tvameka Gatir Devi Nistara Nauka Namaste Jagat Tarini Trahi Durge. This is a nauka. In those days, everything they used to do by the boat. So they are mentioning Ma is like a boat and taking us across the river. And when you are in trouble, it is Durga. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna said, I also believe every time we do, almost all the Ramakrishna Mission Swamis they do, when you are going out, you must say Durga, Durga, Durga. And it is believed that if you say Durga, it becomes the responsibility of the Shiva to protect you. Because you have taken the name of the mother, so obviously the Shiva will come to protect you. In Bengali they say, Durga, Durga, Durga bole, je pothe chole jay, shulo haste, shulo pani, rokha karen taye. That he is stayed by the Shiva with a trident in hand, who is going by uttering 3 times Durga, Durga, Durga. So whenever you are starting, just before driving, you start the engine, say Durga, 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 and then start. But be careful, of course. Don't depend on. Oh, Swamiji said 3 times Durga, and then I go on texting and driving. And then the blame will come on me. Namaschandike Chandado Dandalila Samut Khandita Khandala Shesha Bhite Tvameka Gatir Vigna Sandoha Hantri. Now together you say last line. Namaste Jagat Tarini. Namaste Jagat Tameka Jita Radhika Satyavadin Ami Ajita Krodhana Krodhanishta Ida Pingalatvam Sushumna Chanadi. This is also the tantrics and also the yogis, they believe, but doctors won't agree because when they are operating, they don't find this. They say that our spinal cord, inside, there's a straight line goes, and that is go up to the crown of the head. And that is Shushumna, and 2 others, they cross each other and go all through to the head. and that is Ida and Pingala. Now, many of you must have seen a picture of a goddess Kali. She has cut her own head, and the blood is coming out, Chinnamasta. Other people, those who don't know, they are afraid. Oh my God, what type of Hindu they are. That's why many in America, they don't worship Kali. No, 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 very dangerous. That is not dangerous. That is yogic. You have to understand the symbolism. The two that is crossing, that Ida and Pingala, if your life goes out of that, then you have to come back again and take birth to complete your karma phala. But if it goes straight and goes to the mouth of the mother, that means the source, the creation, you are mukta, you are free from that. The sushumna, if you look now, when you see that picture, and you can just type and see, now it has become so easy, to show me the picture of the mother who has cut the head of her own head and drinking her blood. Straight it is going to the mouth, and you are mukta. See, that is the symbolic way. But sometimes people are very much afraid of that. Ida pingala tvam sushumna chanari. Then namaste. I was asking what type of people they live over here. Mostly doctors and ITs. Proved. They're intelligent people. They remembered the last line. That is wonderful. Now last we will do together. Because you are having that book. Namo Devi Durge Shive Bhimanade Sarasyatya Rundhatya Moghaswarupe Vibhuti Shachikala Ratri Satitvam Vibhuti Shachikala Ratri Satitvam. Then Namaste Jagat Namaste Namaste Jagat. These are very strong mantras, very powerful mantras. And the power is the Shakti. Then when we are truly praying, if you understand the meaning and with your emotion if you do, effect is almost immediate. So that's why they say Shakti Puja. If you do some other puja like Sri Ram Krishna Puja, if you make some mistake, somehow it's okay. But the Kali Puja, Durga Puja, you must be very careful. Because the Shakti Puja. I went to a Kali temple and the Kali Pujari, he's from North India, UP. And he knows only Krishna. So he was uttering the Krishna mantra and offering Kali. And so don't do that. Then I told him, hey, what you are doing? But the person, the rich man who has made the Kali temple, he doesn't understand. So I told him, hey, what you are doing? This is all a Krishna mantra. So Swamiji, hum to hi jante hain na. I know only this. I told, don't do it. There are books, open that book and read. Because Ma Kali and Ma Durga is very powerful. That's why it is called Shakti. So friends, this is one, and then almost it is time. We will go to another stotra. Exactly, completely different type of meaning it comes. And that's called Vedanta. One is Tantra, another is Vedanta. And there is another path of the Hindu. What is that? Vaishnava. So you are all Hindus, I suppose, and you must know we have three freeway, as they call in America, freeway. We say Rajmarg, the Rajpath. What is that? One is Vedanta, another Tantra, another Vaishnava. And the Vaishnava, all you see that ISKCON and all others, they are Vaishnavas. And when you look at us, we are all Vedantin. And the Tantra, those who are worshipping Ganesha, worshipping Kali, the Durga, for the power, they are all Tantra. Tantra means power. Now, Bhavani Ashtakam, I don't know whether all the Ashtakam, 9 o'clock is okay, I think. So this is Ashtakam, the 8 slokas. You got the Bhavani Ashtakam? It says completely different. It says, it is only me. And it first word, na tato na mata, na bandhu na data, na putra na putri, na bhritro na bharta, na jaya na vidya, na brittir mamaiva, gatistam gatistam, tameka bhavani. Now, the only one is that Supreme Being. It's not the Tatu, means father, mother, the friends, and then there's the son, the daughter. Nothing, no relation. It is only you, the Supreme Being. Bhavabdhav pare, Mohadukha bhiru, Papata prakami, Pralobhi pramatya, Kusham sharapasha, Prabhadya sadaham, Gatistam gatistam, Tvameka bhavani. It says Kushamshara Pasha. What is the Shamshara? Anything that is changing and I consider that as permanent is Shamshara. Samyak sarati ya sa samsara. In Sanskrit they say samyak, completely, sarati, changing, ya sa samsara. Now look at everything around us, completely changing, constantly changing. I give the example of the Red Fort. We went to the Red Fort long back and we purchased the ticket in 10 rupees only. It must be costly now. And we entered into the Red Fort and we went everywhere, even into the hammam. Hammam means the place where the queens used to bathe. Can you imagine? We're all going and taking photograph, nothing. But that Red Fort, even the powerful and very courageous Marathas, they came. They could not enter. Hundreds and hundreds. They were dead. They were killed by the Mughals. And they could not enter into that. Then came the waves after waves from the Rajasthan. They also could not enter. Now the history, time changed. We are purchasing 10 rupee and then entering. So this is called how the time changed. But we think, oh, what will happen now? Don't be worried about that. Time will change, everything will change. This shall also pass. One of our Senior Swamiji used to tell us, don't worry about that. This shall also pass. Sometimes people are appreciating you, and I am very happy. Some people are appreciating, after some time they won't do. Because so they will find somebody else to appreciate, so your time has gone. So that always happen. So don't feel sad by that time. Don't be elated, don't be sad. That is the teaching we should get from here. Jana janami danam na cha dhyana yogam na janami tantram na cha stotra mantram na janami pujam na chanyasa yogam gatistam tameka bhavani. Sometimes we donate, and we think whatever the wrong thing we have done, by this donation, it is all squared up. Now, everything clean. No, never goes like that. So whatever you are donating and getting some good merit, of course. But whatever wrong thing you have done, for that you have to do something else, some penance. So I don't know dhyana, the dhyana yogam, tantra and stotra. Tantra means action that we do. Tantra means action. I don't know the puja, na janami puja. Nyasa yogam, what is nyasa? If you observe the puja, ang namakam namabam namatam nama, that is called nyasa. And it is a fun for us. When you listen to the person who is doing, will be touching like this, like this. You know what is all that? In the tantra, if you are uttering those words perfectly, effect will be purifying all your body. And when you purify your body, then only you can realize God. That's why they always do, and different places, all the fingertips should be purified. All your hands, your leg, your body, everything should be purified. Then only you can do the puja. Kukarmi kushangi kubuddhi kudasa kulachara hina kadachara lina kudrishti kubhakya prabandha sadaham gatistam tvameka bhavani. The karma is ku. Ku means bad. What is bad karma? Any action that creates problem for others is a ku karma. Ku karma is a bad action. What type of? Sometimes we eat the banana and throw the skin on the road without caring. Maybe someone will slip on that and break. That is the ku karma. And sometimes when we go to the temple, wherever we go, usually Hindus, they leave their shoes, and they will be living in such a way that creates a problem for others. Ku karma. And when you are saying something which is creating a bad impression on others, it's a ku karma. And if you go on bad thoughts, ku karma. Bad actions we all know. So that ku karmi, or ku shangi. Suppose your friends are bad. You don't do anything harm, but all your friends are bad and you get all their influences on you. That's why one should be very careful. And that is the reason on the day when the war was supposed to start, and in those days that was the style, that they will declare in the Kurukshetra, and Pandavas and the Kurus, they are standing there. Then it was declared, we are going to fight for this reason. The Pandavas are supposed to get the land, but they didn't give and all this. If anyone right now think that you would like to change the side, then you can do. You know, the last brother, they were 100 brothers. The last one, the 100th one, youngest one, he crossed the line and came and joined the Pandavas. And that way, I am not going to support bad things, even if my father, my uncle, my brothers are doing. I won't go. Kushangi, one must be very careful. Kubuddhi, always remember, ku means when you are creating the suffering for others. So that also I won't do. So this goes. Now let us, the last line we chant. Anatho daridro jara roga yukto mohakshina dina shadajadya bakra Viputto pravishta pranastya sadaham gatistam tameka bhavani gatistam Tameka Bhavani. Who will go to God? Anyone. Again, Anatha, the orphans, Daridra, the poor, Jara, Roga, Yukta, those who are having the diseases, even if they are praying to the mother, mother will bless them also. Anyone, they can go to the mother. Now this is the way when we are praying, mother will help us. Why? Because she is mother, the God. But the God's another form is that who is active and compassionate, that is the mother form of God. Same God, when behaving in a compassionate way and protecting, that is mother, divine mother. So this divine mother, mostly the Indians, they love to call God as mother. But the Europeans, they like to call God as father. My father in heaven, that's what Jesus said, my father in heaven. So why the father? Because masculine, they can protect, but we know who can protect. So naturally, we always go to the mother, and we are remembering our mother, so we should not forget. But the mothers also should understand what is their duty. Sometimes, because we always teach, you have to serve your mother, you have to consider your mother as goddess. And then, I was in Assam, there was a gentleman who came to me, he was maybe a little elderly than me, and he came and told, Swamiji, I followed my mother's words. And I thought, yes, what was the problem? The problem is, I could not get any happiness in this world because of my mother. I said, how come? Then he told, I'm sharing this with you. Sometimes it happens when her mother, she chose a girl and then get married to the boy. But that girl particularly, when she came to that place, she was so beautiful, all the neighbors started praising, such a beautiful girl, so beautiful. Now it became the jealousy in the mind of that mother. I was the most beautiful lady in this world, in this area, And how come she is here? People are now, because of the peculiar jealousy, can you imagine? And what she did, she told, I am your mother. She told her son, I am your mother. You must listen to me. Is it? Well, he told, okay, I should. Now go and put your wife into her parents' house till I die. Never bring her. And she did that. And mother played like Sachin Tendulkar. And she never stopped before 100. After the century, when she took up the bat, and it was too late, and both the son and the son's wife, they became very elderly, almost 70. And naturally, and she was also waiting over there. She used to have the telephone. She didn't marry. She told, see, I appreciate you are taking the care of your mother, but at the same time I feel you are not doing justice to me. As a husband, you are supposed to take care of me too. So dharma. What is your dharma? The moment you are married, you have the responsibility for your wife too. But you have to take care of mother also. So there is you have to be intelligent enough how to take care of both of you. The same problem came with the Master Mahashaya, the writer of the Gospel. The mother was always pressurizing these and that, and wife was also claiming. So that way the poor man, he thought the problem of my mother and my wife is me. I am the problem. If suppose I don't leave, then the mother and the wife won't have any problem. So he wanted to commit suicide. I cannot say no to my mother, no to my wife also what to do. So he decided to commit suicide, but somehow the wife told, I should also go with you. That was good. And he was very humble type, so he took the wife and had to go. Along with the wife, you cannot commit suicide. So they went to a relative's house. And the relative told, there is a beautiful garden house and there is an excellent person living over there, Sri Ramakrishna. Do you like to visit? Master Mahashaya thought, I am going to commit suicide anyway. But morning I will go and see that holy man and then I will commit suicide. Suicide is my hand. Anytime I can do. So both of them, they went and he saw Sri Ramakrishna, everything changed. And he understood what is true religion. And that is mother. Sri Ramakrishna is the mother. The mother protects. How? By giving the positive idea. So the mother should be very, very careful. But through you, there should not be any problem for your children. Of course you need, but at the same time, no problem. If you want, you can go, enjoy your life. As a mother, I am happy. I will conclude this by saying one great mother, that is the mother of Swami Tuliyananda Maharaj. And Tuliyananda, when he was a baby, in those days, even the North Calcutta, the Bagbajar area, almost like a village. So the jackals were there. But the mother kept that newborn baby in the sun. Sometimes they keep to make them warm. And the jackal came to attack that baby. The mother saw it, took the baby on her arm. But the jackal was very aggressive, went on biting her body. But she was holding the baby on her hand, standing over there and bearing the terrible pain of the biting of the jackals. And afterwards she passed away because of that. Saved the baby's life. That is mother. We remember all these great mothers, all our mothers, whoever it may be. Sometimes when they become elderly, they can't control their emotions. They sometimes say different ways. But don't mind for that, because sometimes children, as children, we also disturb them. So we should not think my mother behaving like that, send them to the old age home. No. We should be taking care of the mother. I was so sorry hearing, and the government, they don't understand, the children, they don't understand, the father and the mother, they are, for a long period of time, they are friends. Maybe that they are not talking in that way, but still they are friends because of the long company. One great son, educated and a very well-placed father, took the mother to son, thinking the son will be there, the mother will get comfort. Mother is forgetting now, and now sometimes the Alzheimer's come in the old age. So like that, and son told father, mother cannot recognize us, so send her to an old age home. And where? In India, because that is cheap. A great son. And the father told me, Swamiji, I could not stop it, because I am also so weak now. I don't have that strength in my body. So I do not know. I used to look at my wife. Every day, morning, I used to sit together and all. Now I am so much afraid, even I cannot say, send me also to them. And that is only for the ladies somewhere in Maharashtra, and like this. So we should not be the son like this. So we must worship our mother. We must remember our mother. We must pray for our mother. We must get the blessings of our mother. And whatever the mothers are doing now at the fag end of their life, we should think my daughter is doing it. As a child, baby daughter, sometimes they'll be doing like that. My mother is my daughter now. And I should serve the mother. Thank you very much. Jai Mata.
Maharaj, like always, it's a treat, a blessing, whatever you want to call it, to listen to your sermons. If you want another opportunity to listen to Maharaj, tomorrow Maharaj will be speaking at Indian Cultural Center in Marlton, New Jersey from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and the sermon is titled Perform Austerity. Now we will start our Q&A session. Whoever has a question, just stand up where you are. I'll come with the mic and ask away. So, who's first?
Pranam Maharaj, namaskar. It was very enlightening to hear you. But also I had a few questions running in my mind.
Yeah.
One of the questions actually I was having was, there are different gurus teaching in different ways, right? So all of them, they actually teach in a different way. So one of the gurus I heard was that being a Sanatani, we all being a Sanatani, we actually came here to this world to learn, to experience, right? And be happy, of course. But when you were talking, I was also thoughts raising in my mind that you talked about Tama and Rajapakha, right? So when Vishnu created, Lord Vishnu created this universe, did he leave us with an option that they created the humans with Rajagun, both good and bad, and he wanted to find in our own way the path of good, like by learning. I mean, where do all these things, learnings coincide, right? We came here to learn, but we also have to find our way. Is that what God wanted? Or, God actually also created people who are very good, like saint, people who are very bad, and also Rajapaksa, right? What was the intention, do you think, was God?
That is the problem. I never met God. Otherwise I can. But anyway, see, this who created? God created. Out of what? This is the question that creates problem in the Semitic religion. So you mentioned Sanatani. Sanatani means Hindu Dharma. There's the eternal religion we call So that's why Sanatani. So, but Sanatani means Hindu and the Vaidika Dharma. Swami Vivekananda said Vaidika Dharma. Now, who created? God created. Out of what? That is the question. God created out of Himself. That God is the material cause and God is the efficient cause. When a carpenter is creating this table, carpenter is the efficient cause and this wood is the material cause. So they are two different things. But when God is creating, if we say that God is creating with a different thing, that means existence of two different things we are accepting. The moment there is a two, there is conflict, and there is conflict means destruction. So shall God die? Every time God is successful, one day God may be defeated by the devil. So shall God die? No, it cannot be. Because the devil is also God. Same way we have to understand that when we are creating, how we are creating? God created out of Himself. So the good and bad both are God's only. Now why this karma phala? Because sometimes the teacher, they teach. And the same teacher makes the question paper and asks all the students to answer that. And why? The teacher could make every student pass because he was teaching. Why he should have to take the exam? That is the way God created us. He gave us good knowledge and He encouraged us. Not only that, He Himself came down in a human form and taught us, don't do those bad things, do the good things. And if we don't take that, we will suffer. This is the question. God is not doing anything. It is a we only, and what are we? God only. Why we are not understanding that we are God? Because we have an ego. It is I. Anyway, I will tell you in the Ramayana that the Rama's father Dasharatha, and just to answer your question, how the creation comes. Dasharatha, he was praying to the rishis, please do something so that I can have a son. After me, who will rule this country? So they organized, and Rishyasringa was a great scholar. He said, I will do the yajna, you will get a son, all this. In the meantime, the Devas, they went to the Brahma and told, Sir, you have given the blessings to this Ravana, and Ravana is torturing us. But unfortunately, you have blessed Ravana in such a way, no one can defeat him except a human being. Because Ravana has taken protection from you, no god, no yaksha, no one can do any harm, only human being. Now, Dasharatha is organizing a yajna and the Rishyasringa Muni is performing, so there will be naturally a son. Why not the Supreme God become his son? And then go and kill the Ravana. See, all planning. In one side, all planning is going on. As because what is happening at the back of the curtain, we know, so we can tell you, they're all planning. Then the Vishnu told, okay, that is good, but I will divide myself in 4 parts. I will be 4 brothers. So we will born in Dasharatha's family, and I will go and kill that Ravana. When it happened, then the Brahma told, those who like to go and help the God in his mission, go in different forms. Indra, the king of the lords, he created Bali, that powerful, the ape. And Surya created Bali's brother. So, how you will understand? The Surya, he is creating the Sugriva, Indra creating Bali, coming down there fighting each other. What is all this? All drama. So if the drama is this way, if you can understand, you won't bother. That's why the rishis, they are not worried. Because they know all this is nothing but drama. Everyone has given the job and they are acting in that way and nothing else. So don't worry about it. Whatever the responsibility you have got, perform it and say, God, you gave me this thing, I've done it perfectly. Now, no more of this drama. The next year again we will come and you will become Dasharatha. No. Enough is enough. Now this year it is enough. It's only drama, nothing else. If you read the Ramayana, if you read the Mahabharata, if you read this, what's called the Bhagavata, the background is like this. You know, when I was a very young boy, I suddenly saw that a drama is going on, and the scene was Rama, he's banishing Sita. And there is a screen, there is a jungle, and the Sita is weeping, crying, and Rama is, no, you go. Drama is drama. And then I became very much sympathetic for Sita. Oh, where she will go. I was coming back from school, so with the bag and all that, nobody is going to help Sita, I should go. So I went at the back side of the stage to see the Sita, because they pushed her into the jungle. When I went over there, where is Sita? He's not a woman, he's a lady, not lady, he's a man. She took, because at that age I was not understanding, and took her all the wigs and smoking bidi. Is this Sita? That effect, it continued almost like 10-15 days. How come Sita is smoking bidi? All drama. Then one of my elder brother, he told that this is drama, this is not actual. Mother Sita is pure, why she will smoke bidi? But anyway, in my childhood days, this is a great impression. Then now I understand all that is happening, everything is all fixed up. Somebody has written the drama, we are acting only. If you can understand this, you are a rishi. If you are not, then you are an actor.
Anyone else?
Pranam Swamiji. I'm hoping you can settle a debate that my wife and I have quite a bit. I just got into Advaita Vedanta, and she believes more in Bhakti. And one of her questions is like, how do you reconcile Advaita, which teaches us that there's an all-pervasive consciousness, with Bhakti, which is about the worship of an Ishtadeva, like a personal, dual form of God. How do those two concepts, how do you reconcile those two?
If you read the biography of Sri Ramakrishna, through the Dvaita, it is to Advaita. You cannot go directly to Advaita, because Advaita, this oneness, you are going to office and you are doing everything. You are having so many cards, the credit card, debit card, this card, that card, and at the same time, I am Advaita. This is no. If you like to practice Advaita, you have to leave earth and home, all alone. And you have to say day and night, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am that supreme consciousness. So if you can do that, then it is okay. Otherwise, you are a student of philosophy, Advaita philosophy, that much. But practicing Advaita, that is really very difficult. That's why Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna said, don't try that, it's very hard. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, it's very hard. But suppose you go through the Dvaita, it becomes easy. Same God, He is before you, and you can pray. In Advaita, there is no one. You cannot blame, you cannot pray, you cannot get the guidance. Who will do what? You cannot meditate even. Because on whom you will meditate? You are the same. So naturally, most of the people, they become hypocrite and dangerous by practicing that. Because they hypnotize themselves and think, I am that supreme, I am the supreme. No. best is when you are in this situation, practice Dvaita. And what type of Dvaita? Naradiya Dvaita. What is Naradiya Dvaita? Tad arpita akhila acharata. Tad vishwarane parama byakulata iti Narada. The Narada says, then whatever work that you are doing, offer it to God. And when you forget to remember Him, you feel pangs in your heart. How come that I forgot my God? Without offering the food to God, how can I eat? Without remembering Him, how can I visit that place? So that is the constant remembrance. Purify your mind. And the moment you become purified, you are that one. You will see everything in the same. In the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna mentioned, He is the greatest devotee who sees me in every being. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati. That is the teaching of the Bhagavad Gita. He who sees me, the God present in every being, and every being present in. Is this not Advaita? This is Advaita. And you know Swami Vivekananda's Advaita? Swami Vivekananda Advaita says self-confidence. The more I grow, the more it seems to me everything lies in manliness. And it's not ego, confidence. And when you are confident that I can do it, that is the power of Advaita. So Advaita doesn't mean, some people they talk about Advaita, nothing performance. And always the thing, Advaita means the merely people, a man people they will do, and Dvaita means the women will do. Nothing like that. Dvaita means the emotion, the love, the sacrifice, everything you are putting to someone, and it becomes easy. Do we worship the picture? No. Do we worship the images? No. We take the help of the image to concentrate our mind. Hindus are very intelligent. I asked one person, I am not mentioning, is a great religious teacher, another sect. I told, you don't believe in images. How do you pray? Whom do you pray? And how you concentrate your mind? Then he said, if you don't disclose, then I will tell you, we don't do anything. We tell people, but it is not possible. If you go to their prayer hall, there is only nothing but blank, just wall. And looking at the wall, what you will do? You see that one ant is going, and then look there, and praying, well, God do it. But that is all unnecessarily cheating ourselves. That's why the Hindus told, why don't you worship God? And what type of God? Look at Sri Ramakrishna. Someone came and told, I don't believe in God. But you were asking to pray. How can I pray? You know his answer? He said, pray in this way. Oh God, I don't believe you, but suppose you were there, listen to my prayer. That will also do. Whom you are praying actually? To yourself. You are praying to yourself actually. You are rectifying yourself. And that is the way it happens. So Advaita and Dvaita, these conflicts have already been solved by Sri Ramakrishna by giving an excellent example. Water has no form. That's why the Hindus, they always worship water. If you see, we worship goddess Durga and all goddess and all that, but we don't worship that image. In front of that, there is a pitcher full of water. Why? Because water is the symbol of formlessness. If you go to South Indian temple, they are breaking the coconuts. They do not know why, but anyway, they produce a lot of coconuts and that goes to market, they're good. But you ask the people, why you are breaking the coconut? I asked one, he said, for prasad. There's so many prasads after breaking. I told, why not jackfruit? He looked at me and said, are you from Bengal? But anyway, sorry, but anyway, go on breaking. Now, actually, Why coconut? This is also symbolic. Because above it is the body, our body. And when you break that body, then what is there? Consciousness. And consciousness has no form, that is water. That's why we put not coconut only, we worship water only. But why we keep the images? Because it becomes easy for us to concentrate, to pray. If you go and look at the eyes of the Mother Durga, and so benign face, though killing the Ashura, her face is so beautiful. Eyes are so beautiful. You look at the face and say, Ma, please look at me and remove all my shortcomings, all my weaknesses. You get someone to pray. The Dvaita is very good to reach to Advaita. This is the way you should go. Step by step. First go to the school, then the college, then the university. If you are already prepared and can really follow the Advaita, hats off to you. That's good. Otherwise, don't deceive yourself. You will reach nowhere.
We have time for one more question. One more, Marnus? One more question, whoever.
I am staying here, so I don't have any problem.
Oh, we do have a question, 1 second.
So the question that's going in my head is, you mentioned some other religious ways and how they communicate and how people follow that when it's structured and it is coming from central body. In Hindu or Vedic religion or Sanatana Dharma, we don't have that, which is the power, but isn't that also a challenge to express and share with the new generation? Because some of this philosophy and things that we talk about, it takes deeper understanding. It's not easy to articulate. How do you make or simplify in a way that can be explained?
So Hindu Dharma is almost 10,000 years old, right? And the same Hindu Dharma, the same words that the rishis they told in 10,000 years in the Rig Veda, we are also same thing we are going on saying. And we don't need any particular person like a king or a pope that will give us, hey, you sit down for 5 times and stand up for 6 times. That is sitting for 5 times, 6 times, we could have to. But anyway, like that if they go on dictating, what will Hindu Dharma? They will be just like a group of people following some of the things they don't understand. And if you don't do, your head will be broken. Is that Hindu religion you want? You are free. Wife has gone inside the temple and she is crying and praying to God. Husband is standing outside the temple smoking. But both are Hindus. But this type of thing, no, you have also to go whether you like it or not, and you have to bow down, you have to get up, and you have to do this, you have to do that. Do you want that, Hindu? Oh no. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom is the song of the soul. You know, in Hinduism, the 6 philosophies, 4 of them don't believe in God. Do you know that? No, those philosophies should be stopped. They don't understand. I think the God is there and must be there because I am the chairman. But that is it. You can have that type of religion, that won't be Hinduism. That will be a structured thing. All the women should cover their face, someone will say, and all the women cover it. All the women now look at the back, look back. Do you want that religion? Give freedom. I don't believe in God. I challenge God. That is also Hindu. That is also Hindu. You know the wonderful capacity of the Hindu? One person came and told, Arey, why you are unnecessarily wasting your time? You do not know whether you will born next time or not. So in this life, if necessary, take loan and eat ghee. So he liked ghee. So eat ghee. And then you die, you need not to pay. And that is also Hinduism, they have accepted him as a philosopher. Charvaka. Charvaka, you have heard the Charvaka philosophy? Charuvaka. Charu means beautiful way. Baka is talking. They say beautiful way. And that also Hindus accepted. They respected. Because that is also a philosophy. Some people will be like that. What is the problem? Friends, please think, you are educated people. Don't go into that. And it won't be the God who will be dictating, you know. It will be dictating, our temple priest will dictate. And your nearby person, he will dictate. He will come and say, you cannot do like this, you have to do this, you have to do that. That will be a terrible thing for the Hindus. God forbid. God forbid. Hindus survived generations after generations. Everyone was destroyed. All civilizations gone. Only Hinduism surviving. Why? This freedom. And we think this is weakness. This is the greatest power. I can develop my own path. I can develop my own way. So many gods and goddesses the Hindus are having. You know, in South India, that is called Murgayan. He is having 2 wives. Same Murgayan in Bengal is Kartikeya, bachelor. Are you having any problem? Now, if you put someone on the top in Delhi, he will say Murgayan and Kartikeyan having problem. But okay, 1 wife. Anyway, I am old enough, I am not going to see that type of Hindu. That will be the end of the Hinduism. That will be businessman's Hinduism. Do anything that you like to do for the Hindus, but please leave the religion for some, the sannyasis. Don't put the sannyasis into politics. Why you have to wear this gerua for ruling? The beautiful dresses are there selling over here. Why put on that dresses and then go? Why all the time gerua you have to put for ruling? Gerua for the beggars. I don't have any credit card, but I'm going on. That way, let us live like that. And if you ask me, go and preach religion, but these are the points you must have to say. Can I talk like this? Then I will be a purchased person. Is that religion? The beauty, sometimes the mothers, they come and say, now Swamiji, our younger generation, they are not studying any religious books and not going to the temple. I told, don't worry, when they are old, they will go. You practice that. They are watching you. Impression will be in their mind. And then when they reach your age, they will do the same thing. Are you not doing the same thing? When I used to come back from the school, my father used to say, oh, you're back, very good. Read 1 page from Gospel. That was the greatest punishment. And so many people are there in the family, why me? And all the friends are already in the field. They have already started playing. Now I am sitting before him and reading the Gospel. I used to hate that so much. But father will be sitting closing our eyes. Our fathers was not like this father. They were the personality was so much, very difficult. And now, I now read every day. Now I appreciate because I read those things and there are so much good thoughts have come to me. Other names, he taught me that. So this is the way we learn. Don't worry, brother, don't worry. Hinduism will continue. But you, the educated people, should not be carried away by some of the slogans that people are giving. All those onslaughts, Shah, Hun, Pathan, Mughal, the Germans, the British, the Dutch, they could not do anything to us. Those people whom we don't, those who actually ruled us for 600 years, and then another group came for 200 years, this 700, 800 years, we were under the subjugation. We were under the rule. And after that, after the independence in 1951, after that, when they calculated, 84% Hindus were there in India. And then some people, they calculate, they will be coming, they will be taking us, and we will be there. Nothing is going to happen. Be a lion, don't be jackals. The jackals may be hundreds, but one lion is sufficient. Every Hindu should be lion. And I told them, I am telling you, if you really love Hindus, do it this way. Each and every Hindu family in the whole world should be educated, should be economically well off. Stand in such a way, whole world will be at your feet. Then you are a true Hindu. And otherwise, constantly, like a drama, a show, they were jumping. That will help. Go through the history and you will find. And I pray to God, God, at least give our brothers, they love Hindus, but they are thinking, following others. Why should we follow them? Why should we follow them? One person, he is doing something, shall I also do something like that? You know, in Bengali, there was a good poem. A father came back and reported that a dog has bitten him. Then the little girl she came running and told father, why you have not bitten back the dog? And you know what was the reply? We read in Bengali, still we remember, Kukurer kaj kukur koreche. The dogs, they behave like that. But we are human beings. We do not do like that. As because someone was not allowing, shall we also follow that? We are like the lions. We are the broad-minded. And that is the reason. You know, in Ramakrishna Mission, almost all religious people, they have become monks. Now if I say they will give the list, we will go and ask them to go out. Is that the way? We don't convert. We enlighten people. We never convert. It's not necessary. Thank you.
There's a humble request to all the devotees of Swami. Please come up with some more questions. I know Swamiji said be unselfish, but you can be selfish as we are preparing the very warm dinner for you guys. So consume some time and put in a few more questions for the Swami, so that you can get nice warm dinner.
Perdón.